All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier iHypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So let's talk about this really important topic, and especially at a time like now, we are breezing through the first third of the first month of the year, meaning we've already reached the ninth of this year, ninth of this month, and maybe this is that time where you're wondering, you're thinking about life, you're thinking about what really is going to happen this year, what is the meaning of everything that you're doing, or you may be somewhere on this moment of really reflecting on life. Or maybe none of this makes any sense to you. So you're more than welcome to just tune in nonetheless, because sometimes when we least expect it, we discover gems. So, what I want to share with you is, of course, three frames, three thoughts that I had that came to me as I was reflecting on life, on why we do what we do, and what really is the meaning of all of this that we have been sent to do. So the first thing, of course, is that, as you might have guessed, is to ask tough questions. So maybe this is something that you do on an ongoing basis, or maybe this is something that you avoid. And so my response to you would be to ask tough questions. When you do ask tough questions, you will put yourself in a position where, because you're asking tough questions, difficult questions, maybe questions that you do not ask out loud, you might just surprise yourself and actually start to get much deeper answers. Now, this leads me to the second part, which is when you ask tough questions, the interesting thing is that if you're willing to listen deeply, that is when you will really tap into the power of and the depth of the questions that you asked. Because the fact that you're willing to reflect inward and you're willing to ask these tough questions, they could be about your life, they could be about what is important to you, they could be about you know what is really the meaning of why you're here and what you're doing at this point in your life. Regardless of what that is, when you ask these tough questions and you're willing to listen deeply, that is really when you're setting yourself up for something truly magical. Which brings me, of course, to the third frame, and this is that miracles are brewing. So what I mean by all of this, of course, is that because you're willing to do the difficult work, because you're willing to listen inward, you will actually be making space for miracles in your life. Now, this may be in the work that you're doing. Maybe you want to, create something of real significance this year. Maybe you want to reach out to more people. Maybe you want to be able to, especially as a healer, especially as a coach, maybe you want to be able to give people that opportunity to have a really powerful experience in their life. Or maybe you're just changing the trajectory of your own life. Whatever the case may be, when you're willing to do these three things, I can promise you that you will definitely experience a lot of miracles. You'll definitely experience a lot of shifts in your life. And that really is the whole point of why we do what we do. And especially if you are a healer, especially if you're a coach, I want to remind you that you already have been chosen. And that when you do this work, when you actually reflect within, that is when you are making space for you to be able to experience those miracles. So, as always, I truly appreciate you and look forward to seeing you in our community if you haven't already joined, because we have some truly amazing healers and coaches who are already on the journey of personal transformation, and more importantly, they're wanting to now share this with the world, share this with their own communities, So if you're somebody who's looking to build your own community, this is the perfect place to come and really take stock and get ready for that new journey that is in your life. So as always, looking forward to seeing you in not just our community, but of course to stick around and get the best and get the most of what we create together. So having said all of that, of course, as always, remember to live your purpose. God bless, and of course, I will see you in the next one. Take care.